Now that I'm fully finished with my Victorian loungewear, I thought that I would put it to the ultimate lazy day / lounge day test. I can now start my perfect couch potato day by putting on my couch potato corset, picking a lovely brooch from my Brobdingnagian carrot, make a nice hot cup of coffee from my lovely coffee pot, and eat a leisurely breakfast knowing that my boiled eggs will stay nice and warm in my egg cozy. I took some inspiration from some paintings that I saw and really sprawled out to enjoy myself lounging on the couch. But that made me realize that I still wasn't reaching my maximum lounging potential, because in the Victorian knitting pattern book that I was looking at, I realized that there was a pattern for a hammock. There wasn't an illustration in that pattern book, but I found other magazine illustrations and drawings that had pictures of Victorian ladies laying back and really seemingly enjoying themselves lounging in some hammocks. Looking into hammocks in the Victorian period, I also managed to find a video of someone really enjoying herself while trying out a hammock, although she seemed a little bit shy around the camera, filming her doing so. So on a quest to maximize my lounging, I decided to try my hand at knitting myself a Victorian hammock. While the original instructions also include directions on how to make a hammock for a baby, I made the ones for adults and maybe recommend that you don't make the one for babies. It didn't seem particularly safe. Rather than knitting my hammock in a plain stitch, I decided to choose a lace pattern from the book The Art of Knitting and knit up 3 panels rather than the 4 that were instructed. These 3 panels were then sewn together lengthwise, and in hindsight I really should have made the width of 4 panels. This hammock just really wasn't quite wide enough, and with modern knitting needles you can really make this hammock all in one go. You don't need to do them in separate panels, which I really should have done, because the point where the panels are sewn together, they don't stretch as much as the rest, and that makes a bit of an uncomfortable hammock, as you'll see in a little bit. I was then instructed to finish off my hammock with some tassels, which I decided to make out of macrame knots, which wasn't as fast as I thought it would be, but after fastening on some suspension for my hammock, it was completely done and ready for me to try out.